Hey guys, Emerald Fucking Prime here. Welcome back to my Horizon Zero Dawn Let's Play Cold Chill. So, and to be fair, I can't blame it on. I can blame it on the cold now because it's actually fall where I live. So, anyway, in the last episode, we began our quest all the way over here, somewhere in the forest. I went here, did the quest where I had to go to this island, talk to this lady. I had to go to this perch, the Kessler's Perch. Found her secret boyfriend who sadly got killed and stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Just watch the last episode. I'm not good at explaining shit, okay? Simple as that. I took a very nice picture of this castle. In this episode, we are going to be starting our main quest, our main objective. We're going to be going to the project facility. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a two-parter. We're going to split it up. When I get the chance, I'm just going to end the video. But I want to do at least 25 minutes, I promise. It's about an hour later than I would normally record, but I got sidetracked with playing Pokemon Omega Ruby. No, I was playing Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, currently replaying it because I felt bored and I really wanted to play Gen 3 game we just started that wasn't Mudkip, so I was like, screw it, I'm playing it. And that time I was like a quarter to one, I was like, crap, I should probably record. I'm going to move forward a little bit, so there we go. Anywho, in this episode, we are going to go to the facility.
What are you waiting around for, Outlander?
Our keeps us sharp.
Bounties are announced inside.
Keeps us sharp. Our hunger.
I don't know why, but I just reminded myself of like Eric Cartman from South Park. To be honest, if I could be like any character from a show, like if I was a character from a TV show, it would probably be Eric Cartman. I was kind of, when I was a kid like that, I was a dick. I treated my friends poorly and I acted really just tough and I never really said thank you or anything like that. And I still kind of don't say that stuff, but now I'm nicer to my friends. We get along pretty well. But I had this friend Victor who is more like an acquaintance now. That's mainly because he moved away and like we haven't hung out since. We fought about the littlest things, like which Pokemon was better, what cartoon character was better, and blah 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 blah, and other actual things that weren't just related to like cartoons and anime, and not anime because I didn't even know what anime was at that point in my life. I didn't know Pokemon was an anime, I didn't know Naruto was an anime until I was like older, and I was like, okay, so that's an anime. Now I'm into like better anime that's not that. Naruto and Pokemon have a special place in my heart, and I love those shows. But anyway,
this is insane.
Only a few times we got in trouble for our brawls, and we got physical. I think one time I actually bit him. So Victor, if you're watching this, dude, I'm so sorry for that. Probably not gonna watch this, but in the small chance you do, yeah, dude, I'm sorry.
Stay sharp.
But I was a dick when I was a kid. What in the what?
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
Honestly, I kind of freaked out there, but really I'm not that mad since I lived that. What you were supposed to do is we're supposed to jump across those rocks and jump down and basically jump down from those ledges until you got to the ground. But I guess we skipped that.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Alright, well, I'll check my blaze stock, because I want to make sure that I'm actually ready for this. What did you do? Blaze. Oh my god, 6. Yeah, okay. I need to prepare badly. Okay. To be fair, back to the whole Eric Cartman thing. I wasn't like a kid who cussed like every other time, every other word. I wasn't a psychopath who tortured people. No, I wasn't like that. So I was only Eric Cartman in terms of how just like I talked I was just a dick. And I kind of still am, but I've learned to be much nicer.
That woman said to meet her at a green tent down in the camp. Might be worth a visit.
Normally there would be a King Enemon, I think that's his name, and his mother there, or that girl, I don't know, his mother. Anyway, the other day I did a side quest where we basically transported them to Meridian to get them away from the Shadow Carja, so they are gone now. I don't think you could actually see them again. I'm actually going to go back to Meridian at some point, not in this episode, but in the future.
We can't even keep our Sun King safe.
Check
How do we expect to win a war?
Where is the merch?
One day, our Sun King...
I'm just going to buy Strike Totem Blade.
Prince Edom has returned to Meridian.
Is there a merchant in this section? Sector? No, downstairs again? Okay. There he is. Yeah, a little confusing. There's a lot of stairs in this town. I also sell some stuff. I don't need absolutely all of this. Resources? Blaze 20. Wire is one thing, but Blaze is another. I'm going to waste about 5 minutes here because I really need to get some Blaze. And the best area to do that is I'm going to filter so I can find it easier. It's right here. I lost like over 35 pounds in the last couple months. Been going to the gym, and honestly, I didn't really change my diet that much, but I tried to eat better. But either way, I'm still losing a lot of weight with all my exercise, so it's kind of missed out, I guess. I'm not near my goal weight though. I'm gonna wait till I get to my goal weight to like tell you guys how much I weighed before, now, and stuff, before and after. But I'm still a little chubby. But crap, I think I got a little chubbier since yesterday. My stomach feels a little more chubby than yesterday. I definitely feel healthier. Like I can walk longer now. I can like talk, run and stuff better. My endurance is up basically. Like there's this hike I go on. I went on yesterday actually at this local trail. I'm not gonna say the name of it. I used to get super tired and would have to take like a minute break I'd say about every 30 minutes of the hike. It's about an hour and a half-ish. But the last couple times I went on the hike, it just like I didn't need to stop. Wait, no, I think this is the wrong one. Yeah, this is the one I want right here. This one has grazers, and grazers drop a lot of blaze. My birthday is tomorrow. At the time of me recording this on October 9th. My birthday is October 10th. I'm not going to say how old I'm going to be, but I'm just saying my birthday is, at the time of me live streaming this, tomorrow. And I will be recording tomorrow, but Wednesday there will be no recording because I'm going to be really busy cleaning up and preparing for friends and family that's coming over. Other than the party Wednesday, I don't really have any plans on. I don't have plans for tomorrow. Maybe I'll try convincing my dad to take us out to a nice dinner because we haven't really done that in a while. Because he's kind of cheapo, but that's whatever. I don't know. It's kind of awesome to like do this nostalgia.
This is it.
Oh shit. Well, we've got a lot of them, so that's good. You see how little experience we got from all that? Because these enemies are pretty low level. So if I can't see the level, they're dead. But they drop a good amount of plays, so let's start looting. I'm just gonna want to get up to about, say, 100 would be a pretty good spot. Plus, good source of life. Even more blaze. Fantastic. And some wire. Okay, that's the gardener. Sorry. That was an instant KO. Shit. Damn, that arrow is power. Alright, so we pretty much killed every machine in this area. This Honeyground doesn't really have a lot of machines. Grazers and Watchers, it's the very first Honeygrounds back from a long time ago. I think we should do fine with 40. 40's plenty. Alright, so let's look back on the filter and turn everything on. Ignore this barking. It is my dog being a stupid jerk. Hold on. I need to shut it up real quick. I'm sorry. Koda, be quiet. He never listens. He's brain dead. He really is. This always puts me in a bad mood, and now I'm going to be like this for the rest of the video. But at least it's not from a stupid thing that the game did. Might lock him outside because I don't want to hear this barking next to me. Turn it down, my TV down a little bit. On load game. I'm gonna trim my mustache. Trim my beard.
Now Itomen's been snatched away?
I'll get a new shaver, but just like the ones I want are super expensive. I don't know. I always screw up in some way whenever I shave. I had like a few months ago, I had like a really good beard. Like I trimmed it perfectly for once, but for some reason I've never been able to recapture that.
but it's hard not to.
And that is how you're supposed to get down here.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora Huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Alright, it's pretty simple, I guess.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero
Connor, can
Dawn.
you be quiet, please? I'm trying to record
We
this,
found it.
dude.
Are you
Get over
really
it.
so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Sorry about my the neighbor's gardeners. I guess today is just not my day. Not how my day's gonna be for the rest of it. Crap. Bad luck every turn. Okay,
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
In a smaller room.
Question is, how did this stuff get down here? Like, why was there wood in that box? Oh, this game is full of weird.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Alright, before we proceed, I want to check if there's anything over here, and it doesn't look like there is, so let's move on.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague. If Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them. And they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program. And it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Very bleak, dark
Life on
truth.
Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
So we've learned quite a bit about the past.
Castros.
No, this is
They
not
got
one.
in. Through the vents.
We're not going to be over.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said. Not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051. About it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global scale.
That went right through him.
The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring Victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Okay, that time it was obvious that
I'm
went
sure
right
you
through
now
him.
understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
Budge.
Came to my country's lithium. It was always a
button.
swarm that would be sent to negotiate.
Charge this controller.
Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Harris said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
Oh man. Video files or just or voice files or whatever they're called or audio files. Freak, why can I not think today? Sorry. Those audio files take forever.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage we're talking, a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, alright?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Oh, for the love of freaking God.
Want to discuss?
I'm gonna say peanut butter.
So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bubble serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malkeith was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place? You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go. Want to discuss?
Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bubble serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malkeith was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place?
You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines? I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
It is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolves into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
In a word, playback.
Yes.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the Archive of Knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
I think that's where I'm going to end this video off. I feel like after that knowledge bomb, there's no better time to end this video off. Pretty good time also. It's about 30-minute long video, give or take a few minutes. But I think it's pretty nice. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and peace out. I forgot, I need to script that. Okay, I'm gonna write some ideas for our outro for the next couple hours, and tomorrow I'll give you the options, and then Thursday I'll announce which one of those I'll use. I don't know, it feels kind of fun. So, anyway, see you guys later.